changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Don't wanna be a richer man. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. It's gonna have to be a different man. Time may change me, but I can't trace time.
Hi, my name is Reed Williams. I'm a sophomore, and I changed from theater to theater and media production.
Hi, I'm Mikhail Buisson. I'm a sophomore and I changed my major from media production to journalism.
Hi, my name is Christopher Traylor. I'm a sophomore and I changed my major from music performance to public relations.
Pretty much I've been acting since I was 3. I started off doing a lot of print work, and then I transitioned into doing film work and stuff like that. So film has always been where my passion was growing up. And eventually I used theater as a platform to bring me out here to LA, which landed me at Pepperdine. I'm a theater major. I had a scholarship for down there. And I was going about it, and everything was a little bit too jazz handy for me. I just didn't like how the department was going about things. I wanted something more with my major. I didn't feel like I was getting enough out of college. My first experience up here was with Lester Quo and Dakota Dickerson when they asked me to come up and make a video for their project. And so I met a guy named John Sitter who immediately offered me cookies and water and just made me feel like I was at home up here. And I was like, whoa, like, I'm a theater major, like, you don't know me. But he was just so cool, and the way he was so enthusiastic and charismatic about his work, it just truly made me like fall in love with this department up here. And so immediately I shook his hand and I told him, yo, I'm gonna be up here. I'm changing my major. And he was like, do it. And so I went down to One Stop, changed it, came up here, got Susan Salas as my academic advisor. She's amazing. And now I'm a theater and media production major. She's trying to scare me. Hell, I ain't scared of dying. I've seen people die every day. You got to die to make room for somebody else. You see, I had me a dog that died once. He wasn't nothing but a puppy. You see, I came back home and he was just laying there on the ground, and so I picked him up, put him in a sack, and I carried him on down to Reverend C.L. Thompson's house. I asked if he could bring him back, make the dog alive again like he did that man in the Bible. Oh, I prayed long and hard. I got up and looked in that bag, and that dog is still dead. With theater and media production, I get the beautiful combination of both in front of the camera work and behind the camera work, which is something a skill that I really want to have going into the workforce after college, which is very marketable and would make me a better person for a job. And so theater media production has been amazing. I've taken a lot of comm classes up here and start my media production classes next semester, and I've never been so excited to start something in my life. Now, I'm also still getting my theater degree and getting my BA down there, but my heart's always going to be with media production.
So I was originally a media production major because I just thought like that's what I should do. Like growing up in a family where everyone was kind of really involved in entertainment and everyone was super involved in like TV and movies and acting and like the production side of it. Like my dad had directed. So I always thought it was just kind of like the natural path of what I should do. But then I got to school and I was looking at like the courses I had to take, and none of it really seemed like what I wanted to do with my life. So when I kind of started looking and I realized that it wasn't what I wanted to do, I decided to switch to journalism. And journalism seemed like kind of random to me. I mean, I'd always liked to write, but I never thought that like it was something I would love to do or that like I could ever think about making a career out of. But then once I started taking the classes and like I took my Journalism 241 class, I realized that like it was something that I really, really do love and something that I can definitely see myself doing.
Changing my major was definitely something that was difficult for me because I had always played my flute and I had done it since I was about 10 years old. So whenever I changed my major, it was something that was a huge decision. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but whenever I was speaking to some of my other classmates, PR just seemed like a really good fit for me, and ever since I switched my major to public relations, I've been a lot happier. Public relations seemed to be a great fit for me because I've always been a very talkative person. I've been told that I have great communication skills, and with PR, you can help a brand, and that's something that I would definitely love to do. With music, I felt that music wasn't the right fit for me because once I got to college, it switched from something that I loved and that was a hobby to more of a job, and it just wasn't fun anymore. In the future, I see myself working in fashion PR just because clothes and designing and stuff like that is just something that I'm definitely interested in, and so I think that is what will make me the most happy.
Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Don't wanna be a richer man. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. It's gonna have to be a different man.